Hey guys, okay, so I have been meaning to make this video for quite a while. I know you guys have seen it probably with some of your friends on your friend list, all over Facebook. Some of you will turn this video on or see the name and be like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not watching this because it's crap. I am a very skeptical person. I don't like pyramid schemes. I don't like, I don't take medicine when I'm sick unless it's like prescribed by a doctor and I'm on my deathbed and I have to have it to feel better. Like I never take cold medicine or anything like that. However, I have horrible, horrible allergies. It started about 8 years ago. Well, no, probably 7 years ago. After I had my first baby, I started having really horrible drainage. My eyes would well up with tears because they were so sensitive to the light. Like, it was miserable. I kept going to my doctor because I constantly had, like, mucus in my throat, and I was constantly going, just trying to get it to clear. I was miserable. I finally went to a doctor because I just wasn't feeling good. I didn't feel like myself. Couldn't get rid of the allergies for anything. Like, I took a Claritin daily, a Zyrtec daily, like, whatever I had to take. So, my doctor at the time, which I now realize was a complete sham, and they went out of business, but, anyway, my doctor at the time had basically told me there was nothing else they could do for me. They had put me on Advair, they had put me on an inhaler, which the inhaler helped because it cleared out my, like, drainage out of my throat, so that did help, but I didn't really need an inhaler. I wasn't asthmatic, although they diagnosed me as asthmatic with chronic bronchitis, and the last time I went in, they kept giving me medicine, you know, labeling me as bronchitis, and I was done. I was like, you need to just refer me to someone else because I'm sick of feeling sick all the time. So they sent me to an ENT, and they lined me up an appointment with a pulmonologist because they said that I had a mass on my lung and it was probably tuberculosis or cancer and I was going to die. Yeah, that happened. That's how, can you see now why my doctor closed? She called me to tell me this over the phone and I sobbed all the way home like I was dying. For no reason. But anyways, so I've been dealing with allergies forever. When we moved to Tennessee, where we live is kind of like a basin, like a bowl essentially, and the allergies, like all of the pollen just kind of settles in this basin, and so the allergies that I have here were worse than what I had in Alabama. So I have been taking Flonase, and I just was really thinking about it, and I really didn't like the fact that I was having to take food, you know, medicine all the time. And so I had cleaned up my eating. I was eating pretty healthy for the most part, pretty clean, and was feeling better, but I just couldn't get past the crap in my throat. Well, then I kept seeing all these posts. A friend of mine, she used to babysit me when I was little, like like 1st grade to 5th grade little. And they actually live in a town about, I guess, I don't know, 30 minutes from us, 45 minutes from us or whatever. And she had kept telling me, you need to try Plexus, you need to try Plexus. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. You know, I don't want to spend that money. And, you know, it's such a scam. Like, I'm so skeptical that it's going to help me. Well, fast forward 6 months since we've been up here or whatever, 7 months, almost a year. Since November, so I guess almost a year. And I started having a pain in my shoulder. And I assumed it was like a rotator cuff issue because it was kind of like catch. And I just figured, okay, well, I cheered in high school. You know, I have kids that I lift up all the time. Like my 4-year-old still likes to be carried every now and again. I just assumed my rotator cuff, you know, no big deal. Well, then that pain started shooting down my arm, and my elbow would be sore. And then one morning my hip would be sore, and then it would swap, and it would be like my knee. It was like this pain was going from joint to joint. Well, I consulted with a friend of mine who has a medical background, and she said, I don't want to scare you, but it sounds like it could be the beginnings of rheumatoid arthritis. She was like, you really need to get in to see a doctor. Well, our copay on our insurance is a high deductible, so we would have to pay, you know, $5,000 before we would have a normal deductible like most normal people. Now we have a health savings account, but I didn't want to deplete that health savings account trying to find something to make me feel better while having to take medicine and see doctors and all that jazz. So I finally broke down and I talked to my husband and I said, look, I don't know what to do. I feel like crap. My joints hurt. It was waking me up in the middle of the night. And I take pain pretty well for the most part, but it was starting to really get to me. On top of those issues, I didn't sleep well. I had a toddler that woke up every night in the middle of the night for since he was 2, essentially. Like, there might be a couple of weeks where he would finally sleep all night. But up until probably about 3 months ago, I got up anywhere between 2 to 3 times every single night. So I wasn't sleeping good. I didn't feel good. I was cranky. I was really hormonal around my period. I had bouts of depression, not clinically depressed and for no reason, but I would just be suddenly really sad, or there were mornings where I was just so tired I didn't want to get out of bed and I didn't want to have to deal because I was just exhausted. So I finally decided, yes, Plexus wasn't exactly cheap every month. However, it was cheaper for me than paying hundreds to thousands of dollars to see a specialist to try and figure out what was wrong with me. So I thought, I'll start here. So I did. On July 1st, I joined to be an ambassador to sell. And honestly, I did it strictly just because it was the cheapest way that I knew how to do the products. I did not want to do an auto ship. I was afraid it wouldn't work for me, and I didn't want to waste money. Even though I had a 60-day money back guarantee, which, funny, I didn't realize I didn't have if I sell it, which is fine. But, so I took the plunge. I contacted Kim, and I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm having all these issues. What can Plexus do for me? And she basically said, everything you have mentioned, people that use Plexus have seen improvement from. Now, I take the Triplex, which is the Plexus Slim, which is the pink drink, which I guess you can see it through the little things. They come in little packets, and you just dump it into, it says 12 to 20 ounces of water, but I do it in 8 to 10 because I like it to be a little more strong flavored. But you just dump it in and mix it up. And then I drink mine first thing in the morning. It's the first thing I do when I get up after using the restroom. It's just, I look forward to this every morning. This essentially is for weight loss. However, it helps keep your blood sugars level. It will maintain your blood sugar all day so you don't have the dips and the crashing. It's good for your cholesterol, and it keeps your lipids at healthy levels. It's once a day. To me, it tastes like a cherry Tootsie Pop. I love this. I wish I could drink them twice a day just because I like the way they taste. And And then I also pair it with, because of the issues with my joints, I did tons of research before I joined this. Like, I don't want you to think I just jumped into this blindly. I had done some research on gut health, and I never really thought about how your gut can regulate so many things in your body. And I was surprised to find that a lot of people with allergies suffer from what's called a leaky gut, which also can cause issues with like aches and pains and rheumatoid arthritis. And what that is your body isn't, like, your gut's not got healthy bacterias in it. And so if it's got an overrun of bad just bacteria and gut health is out of whack, then it can cause the rest of your body to kind of go crazy because it can't fight off the problem. So in order to fix all that, on top of the Slim, I decided to do what we refer to as the triplex, which includes the BioCleanse and a probiotic. Now, the BioCleanse, basically, it's supposed to provide extra magnesium to help you not feel so sluggish during the day, and it helps regulate your digestive tract. Now, when I say that, you think, cleanse, oh, you're going to crap all day. That is not the truth. It does not do that. It's not going to leave you running for the bathroom. It just helps kind of clean out naturally the way you normally would if you had to go to the bathroom. So it just kind of helps regulate you. And the extra magnesium also, I think, had help in making my joints feel better, because I feel much better. The probiotic is just that. It's a probiotic. It just keeps your intestines balanced. It adds good bacteria to help combat the bad bacteria. Now, that being said, I just started, like, I started with the Slim. I did it all just like for like a couple of days, just the Slim. That first day, I woke up, the first full day after I had taken it, when I was getting ready to take my second one, I woke up and I felt amazing. I slept harder than I had slept probably since I was a kid. I woke up by myself at 7:30, eyes wide awake, smile on my face. I felt super happy. I hopped out of bed. I drank my Slim. Didn't have to drink coffee. I still drink coffee in the morning. I have 1 cup, which I am slowly going to weed out the caffeine and just start drinking decaf, because I really don't need the caffeine. I just drink coffee because I like it. I like the way it tastes. And I love this. Like, even if I don't take the rest of this stuff forever, I will take this because I love the way I feel. I'm happier. I already feel healthier. My waist is slimmer. I get amazing sleep. I wake up so refreshed, which I asked my husband like a couple of days in. I said, when is the last time you actually woke up feeling refreshed? And he was like, I don't know. I don't know. And I'm sorry, I just realized my sun is setting and I've now got clouds, so now I have window blind lines, which is so frustrating, and I'm so sorry. I'm going to see if I can move this. Actually, let me just fix the blinds. Oh, wait, that's better. But I just feel so much better. My joints don't hurt. I'm sleeping amazing. I'm happier. I haven't been in any sort of depressed feeling since I started. Like, I'm not sad, or I don't feel impatient with my children. Like, I just feel so much better. And I know that's crazy. I know some people are probably still thinking, oh yeah, right, you sell it. I would never support anything that I don't believe in. I would never use anything I don't believe in. And honestly, I haven't even sold anything to anybody because I have just been focusing on doing myself. So I wanted to make sure it was something that I loved and that worked for me before I told others about it. So yeah, it's been amazing for me. I feel great. Like I keep telling my mom and everybody, I'm like, you need to try Plexus. You need to try Plexus. But I know it's not for everybody, and I know that it can be annoying when people are like, oh, do this, do that. But it really works. So if you guys are interested, I will put my website below, and you can check it out. You can check out all the products that we offer, because we also offer other things. On top of all of this that I'm taking, we offer an accelerator, which helps accelerate weight loss. We offer a boost for people who work out that need like the extra boost when working out, kind of like a pre-workout. We have a breast check kit for anyone who wants to monthly check yourself for breast cancer. You know, it's a kit that'll help you do that. We have X Factor family chewables, vitamins that your children can take, and your children can also do the probiotics. They are pill form, but you can split the capsules open and pour it into like yogurt. I know a friend that does that. We have adult vitamins, which I haven't started yet because I still have vitamins, but I'm going to, because I take a vitamin religiously. We have like pain relief creams and kind of like Tylenol, but it's all natural. We have the Plexus 96. It's protein, which is really good. I think it's actually sold out right now, so I don't know if it's been restocked yet or not. But yeah, I mean, we carry a whole lot of stuff, and we even have trial packs. So if you just wanted to try the Slim for 3 to 5 days, you can purchase just those. Now, when I say that, if you buy retail or if you buy preferred customer, which isn't auto ship, you do have 60 days to return. If you become an ambassador, that's not the case, but typically if you're going to be an ambassador, most people, I think, use the products first as a preferred customer and then decide, hey, I think I want to sell this instead. So I didn't do that because I'm crazy. I just jumped right in with my feet, just to get my feet wet. But yeah, if it's something you're interested in, if you have questions, please feel free to comment below. I will do my best to get back to them. I will get back to them. If you ask a question, I will get back to them. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I didn't intend on this video being that long. If you want any more information, you can leave your email too. I will gladly email you all of this information in like a shorter form. Yeah, so if you have issues with anything or you just want to feel good and sleep good, check out Plexus. Have a great day.